Today is going to be a video trying to answer a question from Tristan Yang, basically asking about drifting from when we used to do that. So about the car tuning in server with no drift mods. Now it gets a bit more complicated. For some reason the cars seem to handle a bit differently when you've changed the actual base file stats compared to just doing the handling editor in game, or at least that seems to be my experience. So, to the blue car, obviously the R32 is a drift car. It's got the drift handling, and the Mustang does not. So I'm going to try and give you an idea of how it handles as base stats and with a drift tune on both cars, and show how they handle differently. So the R32 first, of course, because it is a drift car. I will basically just make sure if you bring up the handling editor. You might not be able to see everything that's on there, but hopefully. Now if I just go to reset, that will basically put it back to what it is when it's inputted into the game. This is going to be the car sort of drifting at its base. So it's normally quite loose. Don't know why the door's open. Quite spongy. But it's nice to sort of drift with. And it's easily driftable. So it's in terms of speed as well, it's quite slow in terms of drifting. So if I then go back into the handling editor, I have put presets in there. So I've got like my S14.5 max, which I usually use, which will make the drifting that bit easier. You can get wider angles as well, so I can hold a wider angle, and yeah, I can just sort of drift quicker when doing this. Now I did make a ultra tune, which is stupid, but I thought I'd give you an idea. So in terms of changing, that is the car's changing sort of speed, which is, you know, quick, but it's not ridiculous. So if I then put on my ultimate tune, which is this one here, you'll see just how crazy the car starts to handle. So in terms of like turning, it's a lot more instantaneous, and the grip is set to a bit higher, so you can still drift, but of course the car is coded to grip that little bit extra, which will help in snapping the car either left or right, but it will make it a little bit more unstable in doing so. So again, trying to explain this when I don't fully understand it myself is never going to be easy. But it's somewhat of an idea to try and help out. Now I will try and do exactly the same thing in the car that's not set up for drift. So for example, this car is grip. You know, I pull a handbrake, it doesn't exactly want to drift. So just getting the handling editor up, wrong button. Just getting the handling editor up, I can take up the personal ones. Same, the S14 max handling. If I put that onto the car, you see the car wheel start sliding, like so. And it does a pretty good job as well. Woo! Voila. So it is actually a nice car to drift with. So it will make a difference, but you see this is just like just a little bit less easy to handle. Some cars I have tried it with, I think vanilla cars, sometimes don't react the same way. Don't ask me why. I think it might just be because of the way the files are inputted into the game compared to custom ones. Or maybe, again, I just don't know. But custom cars like this, you know, you can change the handling editor and it will make a difference. So for my tune, I will get up on screen. You can do exactly the same thing. By the way, I love this car. It looks friggin' awesome.